In the past few years, we have seen more and more research that proves how important neurological health is during the preconception journey. And it's true for both partners. Plus, there's also been some really incredible technology developed that helps us track and measure your neurological health all throughout your pregnancy in literally a matter of 3 minutes. So if you've struggled in your pre-pregnancy journey, you've been Googling late into the night looking for second opinions or other avenues, then looking at it with a fresh perspective and through a different lens with this technology and specific test can make all the difference in getting momentum in the right direction. This technology I'm talking about is called HRV, which stands for Heart Rate Variability. It's an absolutely essential test for all couples to take on a regular basis because it provides super valuable insight into not only the health and function of the autonomic nervous system, but overall health. So if you're preparing for conception, maybe you've had some fertility challenges in the past, or you're currently struggling to conceive, this video is for you. You've probably been looking for answers anywhere and everywhere you can, especially answers that don't involve expensive medications or protocols or surgeries. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today from a neurological perspective. So let's start with the basics. The autonomic nervous system controls and regulates every vital function in the body. This includes heart rate, respiratory rate, digestion, hormones, reproduction, thyroid function, everything else. And the two main branches of the ANS are fight or flight and rest and relax. And it's important to track how each side is functioning and whether those branches are out of balance or not. So HRV is a measure of the variation in time in between the beats of the heart. The more variable that distance is, the better the body's adapting. A higher HRV indicates more flexible, adaptable nervous system, especially to stressors in our lives, and that equals overall better health. This also means better sleep, less stress, improved cardiovascular health, enhanced immune function, all of those good things. And in the preconception world in particular, this can be absolutely life-changing because maintaining a balanced ANS is essential for hormonal balance, menstrual cycle regularity, sperm count, egg regeneration. On the other hand, a low HRV suggests an imbalanced or stressed out ANS, and any of that can lead to various health issues, which commonly can lead to preconception or fertility challenges. So any professionals working with couples who are in that preconception phase or actively trying for a baby, they need to be using HRV technology as the foundation of their care protocols and programs, allowing them to not only establish a baseline of where that person is at the onset of care, but also to track and to monitor progress with actual neurological change and improvement. In measuring and tracking true ANS and vagus nerve functions, they're the foundation of where we start with care. So each and every couple who walks into our office, they first get an HRV test to measure their overall adaptability and that parasympathetic or vagal nerve tone. So this science, it truly is fascinating. So I want to walk you through exactly how the HRV test works and what you can learn about your nervous system in a matter of minutes. So right here behind me is a series of 3 HRV scans that were performed on a woman who is focusing on her preconception health. Her and her husband, they started care when they heard the science behind what we do because it took them a long time to conceive their first child, and now they were talking about getting ready to try for a second baby. So the first scan on the far left over here shows a small white box way to the left. And what that tells us is that her parasympathetic nervous system and vagus nerve are both suppressed and shut down, allowing that sympathetic fight or flight system to run excessively and out of control, which is also exhausting her nervous system. Then, as care progresses, you can see the white box moves here closer to that center balance line, and it starts to go up higher as well. That tells us that subluxation and dysautonomia are vastly improved and that her nervous system is in a much calmer, balanced, better regulated state, a sign showing that she's more adaptable to life and the stressors in it, and her body's just getting ready to allow for a healthy pregnancy to take place. So, in this last one right here, you can see she's even closer to that optimal green box. She's got balance in there, high energy reserve. She's ready to have a baby. So, in addition to HRV, we also run 2 additional tests called the neurothermal and the neurosensory EMG. Those complete the overall insight scan series that we do. And together, those 3 scans, they function as essentially a preconception and fertility test that actually is looking beyond symptoms, and it dives deep into the nervous system and how perinatal chiropractic can help both partners prepare for a healthy conception. So once we have these incredible insight scans done, we can then put together a fully customized, fully personalized care plan that's made uniquely for both partners. So once care begins, each and every neurotonal adjustment that our doctors are trying to make is designed to address that subluxation and dysautonomia directly. Each adjustment, it's designed to pump the brakes within the body by activating and stimulating the vagus nerve, or the parasympathetic side of the nervous system. And when done repeatedly over a period of weeks to many months, we then start to see an incredible decrease in that sustained sympathetic storm that so many couples are stuck in and why they can't conceive. So preparing for a child, it can be one of the most rewarding, exciting, joyous times of our lives, but it is also scary, frustrating, overwhelming. So just remember that you are not alone in this. You have choices when it comes to your preconception and fertility journey and to the type of healthcare that you want supporting you along the way. And the earlier that you are able to optimize and improve your neurological function, the better your preconception, pregnancy, and birth outcomes will be, not just for you, but for your future child as well. And we want to help guide you on this journey. Our team here at Foundations Chiropractic, we will start with an empowering consultation, and then we'll close out day one with our HRV test and other scans. And once those scans are completed, one of our doctors are going to sit down with you. We'll go over in depth your results along with a customized care plan to get you both started on your journey. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Leave us a comment below, send us a DM. Lastly, please share this video with other parents, family, friends who are thinking about starting a family, adding to their family, or just struggling to conceive altogether. We are here to help.